Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading and it calls to you, Virgo, sun, moon, rising sign, whoever it's calling to, when you need to hear it. There is something in this message that you need to hear at this time. And I'm going to break down the next 7 days for you to show you how everything is going to play out. This is where your message begins. It's snake. So there's poison or toxins here that have to be purged. Now, snake totem is a healer. It's a healer because it deals with toxins. It deals with expulsion of toxins. Even in yoga kundalini, it deals with the primal energies that can create strength, almost like fuel for you if utilized correctly. But it's difficult energy because it's very powerful and it can be very toxic. So when we see snake, Virgo, it's all about purging. It's all about getting rid of something that was toxic in your system or in your life or in your thought process. Snake energy also has a lot to do with our sexuality. So when snake comes into your life, are there toxins? Like I would suggest you look at your relationship. How do you react to snakes? How do you react to photos? I'm not saying you have to adore them. I don't. But are you so uncomfortable you can't even be in the room with them? You have to turn off a picture of them in the book. Like you have to if there's a lot of discomfort with snakes in your life, there's some sexual wound. There's a sexual wound that needs to be healed. It's an indication of that. So it can very well be that that's what needs to be healed. That's what's calling you to heal. It is saying time to heal from some toxin that's been built up. 5 plus 5, it does indicate change. We also have 5 plus 5 equals 10, which means this is a completion of a toxic cycle, purging. Usually it has to do with shame. You know, it has to do with shaming yourself or feeling toxic about yourself or about something that happened to you, and then all the toxin that's built up around it. And toxins can come in the form of pride. Toxins can come in the form of arrogance, and conceit. This sense of what have you built around this wound to protect it and not look at it, but it's still a wound and it's festering. So snake is about purging that toxin and enabling real healing to begin. So let's get into the reading, Virgo. Remember, if you need a personal reading, I am here for you. Go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule your reading online, whatever's convenient for you. There is about a 24-hour turnaround period, so you're not going to have to wait long for the message to come to you. If you haven't yet, please, Virgo, do subscribe to the channel and be sure that when you ring that notification bell, you select all notifications so you'll also get notified when I go live and you can participate in the free tarot card readings I provide here. Virgo, whatever falls out as I divide the deck, I'm just going to leave because it's part of the reading. So we're going to see what falls out, and then I'm going to shuffle the cards after I've cleansed the energy, and we're going to see where the snake spirit is taking us. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Let's see what else comes out for Virgo. Okay. Oh, so much starts to come out. And there is the past, and I'm not surprised. And there is this underlying energy. Under the table, Spirit has a plan. So ultimately, Virgo, know that this was all of it was part of a higher meaning or a higher purpose. And we don't know what that is yet, but I will try to get that answer for you. Let's see the past. First, we have act as if you're covering up something. There was some sort of cover up or some sort of, I just want to blend. I want to pretend I'm not here, trying to like, nothing's wrong here. Nothing's the matter. But set healthy boundaries. No, there was no healthy boundaries. You were way too wide open or way too closed off. You know, that whatever it was, the boundary that was set wasn't healthy. If there was a boundary, if there wasn't a boundary, there needed to be one, vice versa. And then there was act as if, like, it's almost like you were trying to pretend like something wasn't wrong or trying to blend in and act like everything was okay, and it wasn't. It wasn't. And because of that, you either blocked something out that you shouldn't have, or you let too much in that you shouldn't have. So, okay, we know a little bit. This was not too long ago. I don't know exactly when, but it would maybe a few months ago. I don't think this wasn't way back in your childhood. We do have this underlying energy of there's a higher purpose to all of this. Let's get this. Let Spirit be your guide. Wow. So we have Spirit has a plan, and then let Spirit be your guide, which is zoom out energy. Look at this from an aerial perspective, or you don't have the ability to look at it from an aerial perspective, so you have to connect with faith. But there is this sense of being able to see, being able to feel hope again, or feel faith again, or God, feel connected again. We have time to heal. Remember, hawks eat snakes, and they can spot them from miles away in the air. So there's just this energy of there is a healer that has come into your life that is there to purge and allow you to purge and let you know it's okay and it's time to purge. And I don't know who this hawk energy is, but it certainly is a savior. And it could also just be you saving yourself. Let's get into the details. First, I want to know, what is this plan? I think that's necessary to ask. Page of Pentacles is a new start or a new beginning or a new you, starting from a simpler time, or it's a new option or new opportunity that's come into your life, asking you to plant a new seed. In the past, you were stuck between a rock and a hard place. There was confusion and you weren't able to make a decision about it. It's directly related to being on the fence about something, or not having enough information, or not, like being closed off, not wanting to talk about something. And now there's this energy of it all coming out into the open, which is allowing space for this new beginning. Okay. Let's get the 7-day play-by-play. I want to get day 7. God, what is this resolution for Virgo? Okay. Finding yourself, certainly. What is the resolution? We're going to go over this 7-day play-by-play. Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. Day 1. For Virgo, what's going on day 1? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Usually this is Cancerian or maternal energy. This is unconditional love. This is a person who offers unconditional love. This is somebody who loves openly. This could represent you. This could represent an aspect of yourself, being able to open up unconditionally to somebody. caring, loving, and yet there's worry involved because of it. There's fear. It's either fear of opening up your heart, fear of being unconditionally loving, or fear or worry or actually being made sick by somebody who wants to care and love you. I don't know if it's you or the person that you're dealing with, but there is definitely a sense of wanting to heal this stress inside of yourself. And now we have hope, because we have the 7 of Wands showing up to say, somebody not giving up, somebody not fighting, or worried that somebody has given up. Somebody has stopped fighting, or that worry or concern that you've killed a love, or that somebody has killed a love, or this love is going away, or this connection is going away, because it's been browbeaten, or not wanting to see that happen, right? This sense of don't give up on me, right? Love me so much you won't give up on me. That comes up day 1. How about day 2? Ooh, we have the 4 of Cups. And just so that you guys know, there's no such thing as loving somebody enough for them to choose to love themselves. That doesn't happen. Somebody has to choose to love themselves so that they can choose to let you love them. You can't force somebody to let you love them. It's just how it is. We have day 2, 4 of Cups. Somebody's not sure. This is being uncertain. This is you. This is you being uncertain. Because Magician always represents the querent, the people that I'm reading for. So there's a sense of, I'm not really sure, or I'm not really sure of my magic, or I'm not really sure that I can change this, or I can work with this, or I'm still scared to look into this cup. We have in the past, it seemed like there was a lot of wonderful prospects with regards to whatever this offer was. You know, in the past, there was like really a lot of excitement here, but then everything got hung up and got stuck. Why? Because somebody got afraid. Somebody wasn't sure if they wanted to accept an offer. Somebody's still contemplating it. Somebody's clearly still thinking about it. What about day 3? What about day 3? Cancer. That's the Chariot. Movement forward. This could be family. It's just progress. It's taking your car, getting in your car. It could be a car. It's progress. I don't know why this card shows up by itself. Let's get clarifiers. Please clarify the Chariot for Virgo. 4 of Cups. So this moving forward, or Cancerian energy, had something to do directly with the 4 of Cups. Do I move forward? And so what it's saying is a decision has been made to move forward with this cup that was offered to you. For some reason, you weren't sure. You weren't sure that you should take it. But there's this energy of moving forward with it. That's interesting. What about day 5? Or it's saying move forward with it. Move forward even if you're uncertain. What about day 4? What about day 4 for Virgo? What about day 4? And then we have the 3 of Cups and Justice. So this is about, I don't know, third-party situation. I don't think so. I think this is about being around people who give you joy. A decision to be appreciated and be celebrated, or celebrating a decision. Celebrating a decision that balances you out. celebrating a decision or being very, very happy about some sort of balance that has happened now, or restoration of balance that has happened. It could be partnership, certainly with Libra energy here, but it's more major arcana, as in being really happy a decision was made. So once you take the leap of faith to decide to move forward with this major arcana, there's a lot of happiness that comes from it. What about day 5? We have 9 of Cups, I just saw. Day 5 is about contentment. It's about feeling really good about the choice that you made. Could even be staying inside in your comfort zone. No, there's scorpionic energy. There's change here. There's a dynamic change to what makes you happy and contented. Scorpionic energy is here, so there's no getting around this. There's a huge change. There's an ending of something. It's like you're finally ready to begin another life cycle. You're happy to let something die. You're happy to let a part of you die to make way for the 2.0 version. This is metamorphosis energy. So it's not just death, it's the death of the caterpillar to make way for the butterfly. And so it's like almost like you're happy to partake in this transcendence of sorts. Can we just clarify the death card here, please? Or happy that something is finally over. That's the 7 of Wands, not giving up, not fighting, but deciding to fight for something. Whereas maybe in the beginning of the week, you couldn't find the strength because you were discouraged. By day 5, you will find that strength and get back up and fight and not give up. What about day 6, Virgo? That's the 5 of Swords. That's like narcissistic bullshit. It's defeat. It's a ruination. It's somebody that's petty and horrible. But then we have you coming out on top of whatever this defeat was, including self-defeat, and deciding to end that cycle and move on to the next chapter in your life. A better chapter, the completion of self-defeating energy, the completion of ruining or damaging your sense of self or yourself in general. Or like give up, there's no more being alone anymore. What is the 5 of Swords? What is this? What was this defeat? It was a disappointment, 5 of Cups. There was some sort of disappointment in the past. 5 of Cups is about disappointing past, being let down. It's like that's what needs to be defeated. Whatever this shit was in the past is harming you, and it's getting in the way of you choosing or embracing something that's really wonderful now. So day 6 is about confronting that past defeat, finding your sense of stability in yourself, and a decision to move on from it. But something has catalyzed this because those 4 of Cups came out first. So it was almost like you know that you're missing out on something because of this defeat, disappointment, this bullshit. This is also 5-5 energy. You know, it's like you have to heal from these past wounds, or at least decide to begin the healing process. Because it's like, oh my God, I've lost something, or I may lose something that you finally realize now is actually so beautiful. And this isn't a tragedy because I don't think this thing or this opportunity is actually off the table yet. But I think what's more important is just its presence has awoken you to how much you're going to lose and continue to miss out on by continuing to subjugate yourself to this hurtful past or this loss in the past. So it's almost like you're finally ready to tackle it. And in past, you've made excuses for it. You protected it. You know, it's like that bubble of pus around the toxin. Now it's like, no, I want to cut out this cancer so I can actually heal again. And that's what's happening to you. We got to go into day 7. Let's get a moon card before we mosey over to the extended. Virgo. Oh. Virgo. Here we go. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus energy. On that note, let's see where we go. Over to the extended. The link is down below in the description box. I've pinned it to the top of the comment section, or just head on over to Born Without Boundaries Tarot on Vimeo. You can find the extended reading there. I'll see you guys there.